ridiculed everyone on the roster. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Alright, we gotta talk about this situation. So, the reason why I'm making this video is because I've been seeing a lot of dumbass people on Twitter, on YouTube, and all this shit talking about how them playing as a female, they don't want to play as a female. Now, you got certain people that give you some valid points, like, yeah, some people don't like playing as female characters. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you find something wrong with that, guess what? You're the problem. Now, I already covered this topic with the whole Lucille from GTA 6, but I want to do another video talking directly about why I believe some people have valid points. Now, the reason why I think some people have valid points is because, let's just be very honest. As a male person, you sometimes can connect a little bit more to a male character. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I'm not saying you cannot connect to a female character, but let's just be very honest. A lot of male characters are more iconic. But I can definitely find myself connecting to Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, finding treasure and all this stuff. But the point of this video is because I've been seeing some people say, oh, people hate that you're going to play as the female protagonist in GTA 6, but they're okay looking at females in GTA 6 with that are more girly. That is like the dumbest thing you can ever think of. I've been seeing this meme out there, which to me just makes no sense, because if you really pay attention to the game, you can actually dress the female protagonist as however you want. So you know guys are going to be dressing her up in probably the closest to wearing nothing, to see the butt, to see her in bikini and all this. I bet those same people that have been putting those memes out there saying that, oh, people are mad because you're playing as a female character, those same people that are getting offended because some people are saying they don't want to play as a female character, which they might have some valid reasons. Even if they don't have some valid reasons, guess what? That's their fucking opinion, and so on. Move about it. Go ahead. You don't have to think about it. If you're going to play the game, you're going to play the game. But I bet these same people are going to get angry when these players start putting her in bikinis, or they're trying to take all the clothes off so they can show off her curves and everything. They're going to get offended because they're doing that. They're going to call them misogynists, bigots, and all this. I bet you it's going to come down to that. And that's the sad thing. That is the reason why a lot of people hate that. Because if you go back to Resident Evil 4, when it first came out on the, what was it, freaking GameCube and all that, a lot of people, and I find it hilarious nowadays, a lot of people, guess what? When they were playing that game, they would try to look up the female characters. I forgot the name of, I think it was Ashley, if I'm correct. They were trying to look up under her skirt, and you can see that the developers actually put like her wearing some panties or something. Well, now the developers went back and took that off to modern audiences because people had an issue with that. So now you have people having an issue that you can do that in the old game, so they don't want to have it in the new game, and the studio bends the knee because they don't want to get backlash. And then now you have people that, these gamers that play the original, now they want to see if you can still do it. And they put videos out there saying that, hey, look, you can't even do it anymore. Now you have an issue with these losers out there getting offended because you're trying to do something like that. When in the first game, in the original game, you can actually do it. Now, the developers even put something where I think the girl calls you something like creep or something like that. So these are the same people that are trying to make fun of people that don't want to play as the female protagonist, yet they also get offended when you can actually interact with a character that is a female and you try to, oh, look at her, she looks good. They also get offended. That is the thing. You see, a lot of people, they will find ways of how to get offended. Whether it is there's too much woke bullshit in video games. That is valid points. A lot of people are sick and tired of games interjecting current politics. They're sick of it. They just want to play a fucking game and not have to deal with politics. You already deal with politics 24/7 in your fucking life. And when you're trying to immerse yourself in a video game, now they're trying to throw politics at you. Video games should never have any politics. And if you're going to have some politics, guess what? Make it a joke. Make it how Rockstar used to be, which Rockstar used to include jokes for everyone. Now they bend the knee to a gay community. And if you don't believe me, fucking look it up. The evidence is out there. But at the end of the day, look, I think some people hate playing as a female character because guess what? They don't want to play as a female character. And I can't blame them. A lot of the games that I've played have to do with male characters. I'm not saying I've never played games with female characters, but it's a very small percentage. Hell, Horizon Zero Dawn has some of the greatest world looking, I guess you could say graphics looking, but the character doesn't connect to me. For some reason, I play those Horizon games and I think they're good games. Not great games, but I think they're good games, but it's just something about it doesn't work. And it's a female character. But why is it that a game like Tomb Raider connects with me? I don't know. Could be many things. Could be just the way the developers wrote the character. And that's what truly comes down to this main protagonist on GTA 6. It all depends on how Rockstar writes this character, because if they decide to make her a very annoying character, a very with this female this whole female agenda, this whole equality, trying to put political nonsense into the character, people are gonna hate it. But if they just tell a great story about a female that wants to go from rags to riches and wants to do, you're doing this crazy bullshit, you're fucking killing people, you're robbing banks, and maybe you have a kid here, maybe you have whatever, stuff like that, Bonnie and Clyde type of stuff, guess what? People are going to want to play it even more. That is why the whole story of Bonnie and Clyde, guess who was the most crazy killer in that whole story? Bonnie was. So you're telling me people hate women? No, they don't. It just depends on how you write the fucking character. That is the reason. But yet again, like I said, both sides are gonna get offended. I'm just gonna wait and see how the game actually plays when it finally comes out. But I just find it hilarious, man. You got the one side that, oh, guys they're gonna call this female sexy because she's wearing a bikini and all this and all that. Then they go around and say, oh, but they're gonna get offended when they're trying to look under her panties or something. It's just laughable. Both sides are laughable, but at the end of the day, I think it's more laughable the people that really get triggered when other people say, yeah, I don't know, man, I don't really want to play as a female character. So what? If they don't want to play the game, so what? You're still gonna play it. So move on. Live your fucking life. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.
leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the